The boy received 3 unsigned letters, each marked with the letters A, B, and C. He opened envelope B first. It read, "There is nothing in envelope B. Would you like to switch to envelope C?" The boy immediately thought of a famous math puzzle, the Monty Hall problem. In the puzzle, there are 3 doors, A, B, and C, with a car behind one of them. The participant first chooses a door, and then the host opens one of the other doors to reveal nothing behind it. At this point, the participant is given the option to switch their choice. The answer is always to switch, as doing so increases the chance of winning from 1/3 to 2/3. With this in mind, the boy skipped over envelope A and opened envelope C. A hand-drawn map fell out. The boy followed the map to a dilapidated villa. When the girl saw him, she was very happy, as though she had been waiting for him there for a long time. They went upstairs, and the girl explained the 3-door problem to him. The boy was deeply engrossed. His math grades had always been at the bottom, but in that moment, math suddenly seemed fascinating. Seeing his enlightened expression, the girl invited him to come back every day to learn math with her, but there were 3 conditions. The study sessions had to be in the room at the farthest end of the 2nd floor. Their study sessions together had to remain a secret between the 2 of them. No questions could be asked about anything other than math. From that day on, the boy was immersed in the joy of solving problems and improving his grades. He paid no attention to anything odd happening around him. One day, as usual, he came for a lesson, but when he opened the door to the 2nd floor room, it was empty. He waited for a long time, but the girl never returned. Days passed, and those days seemed like an unreal dream. It wasn't until high school that he saw her again. But now, the girl had become cold and indifferent. Especially after learning that the boy's math grades had improved to the top of the class, her expression grew even colder. The girl seemed to think that she was the one who had helped him, while the boy was completely confused. He and his friend Lucy returned to the old house to find out what had happened back then. He told Lucy everything, and she listened carefully. After hearing the whole story, Lucy asked him, "What's the most important thing for a child?" Home. It turned out that the old house wasn't a ruin after all, it was the girl's home. He finally recalled the details he had ignored before, the cracks in the walls, as if they had been smashed by something heavy, the disordered furniture, and the occasional sounds of arguments. The girl's parents were always fighting, and she wanted to escape, but there was no way out. The 3 letters were the girl's attempt to guide the boy to her, to make him notice the abnormalities in her home. She was taking a gamble that the boy would discover the truth about her family. The boy's parents were police officers. The girl's disappearance wasn't her choice, it was because her family had fallen apart. But the boy couldn't accept it. After all, it was the girl who had insisted that he couldn't ask questions about anything other than math. Lucy spoke the final words that shattered all of the boy's illusions. Maybe the girl didn't want you to expose her parents. Maybe she couldn't bear to reveal the abuse her parents were inflicting on her. Or maybe she was afraid that this broken home would be destroyed completely. Or maybe it's a combination of both. The boy stood there, devastated, realizing that everything he had believed was more complicated than he could have imagined.